Kumkucha.
Tudum.
Tudum.
Tudum. Guess your name. Yes.
Nila Netflix.
Tudum.
How did you know?
Wow. Comedy genius. Wow.
How did you know?
How could I have known?
Ile Microsoft ilikuanga nini?
Oh yeah, this ukiakisha
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Miss Gio.
Kisha computer. It had something.
It had a customer.
Even a Nokia phone.
Yeah.
Nokia.
That's a ringtone.
Oh,
Oh ile ya. Oh,
Ikiwaka.
Hello moto.
Oh, when the hands are coming to shake.
greet each other.
Okay.
What was it? But those are such iconic sounds.
They are. Let me think of. Ya KBC kuna mtu anakumbuka? Station ikifunguliwa.
Oh, tukiwasha TV.
Kufungua kituo. There used to be so KBC TV ama KBC radio.
Oh yeah, kulikuwa na
TV, wacha tuseme tu TV for the purpose of argument.
What was it?
Unakumbuka?
No. That's I want to hear it.
Ya kufungua kituo. Sikumbuki.
Kituo kimefunguka. But to think how far TV has come is the fact that we had to wait
for the TV to be open.
Tujue siku imeanza.
Kufungua kituo.
Na usiku wanazima.
Do you still have those things in the papers?
That's a good question,
program
actually.
guide.
Program guide ya TV.
Yes.
Program guide, I think
Ilikuwa
should
pale
still be there.
karibu na nini crossword.
Yeah.
Na nini.
Hala, okay.
Wapo kwa crossword na sudoku.
Naona stocks lakini sioni.
Aya bedhe hakuna.
Hakuna program guide siku hizi.
Ala.
Siku hizi walisema
So
wewe.
how do you know what's coming on TV?
You know what?
Allah?
We should maintain some things. I really think we should
For the
maintain some
culture.
things. Yes.
Haya.
For the culture.
Okay. Funny thing ni
Maybe even the TVs don't know what's coming up. Ama
horoscopes
TVs ni
ndio
mingi.
zimemaintain.
Sasa hiyo that would take a whole newspaper.
It would.
Yeah.
Horoscopes ndio zimemaintain for like forever since the dawn of.
Do people actually
Newspaper
check
page.
horoscopes?
Yes. I do.
We check mine. Leo. I'm a Leo. What does it
When you are
say?
Leo, tuko Leo season.
Yes.
Inasema,
Eh.
if you're in any sort of meeting or team effort, do your best to be the one in the room who states the common consensus in the simplest and most direct way. The energy is bouncy and could see you pulled in several directions at once. You may have to review a budget.
What? I haven't read a horoscope in so long. This is so specific.
It's a bit too specific.
This is very specific.
It's a bit too
I'm a
specific.
Scorpio.
Eh.
Ati, your ability to express your thoughts and sell your ideas is strong now. Take time to organize any plan or project. Your ability to earn respect in a situation with a lot of political drama will make you a strong candidate for promotion this week. Be for real.
Wow. Ability to earn respect in a situation with a lot of political drama.
You know
Will make
what?
me a strong candidate for a promotion this week. Hi, Simaloi. Wink. Wink.
Like wink wink.
Piga picha mtumie.
Akiola.
Wow. This is a bit too
Wewe?
specific. I'm Aquarius. Uko number 1.
Aquarius.
Yeah.
Yako inasema, this is an ideal period for you for making new friends from all walks of life when Venus enters Sagittarius today.
Okay.
With the planet of love in your social zone, this is a great time to develop bonds with people all over the world, even through social media.
Trying to make friends.
Yeah, just to go out and make a friend, fella.
Develop bonds.
I am taking new friends
with people all over the world.
all over the world.
Even through social media.
Hey.
Bas.
Hey.
That's it.
I can't resist. Every time I open something and there's a horoscope, I always go and read it just for fun.
They've gotten
I'm
a
like,
lot more specific.
huh.
I stopped reading a long time ago
Yeah.
because I was like, what is this general nonsense?
Yeah.
You
It
may
depends on your
encounter
author.
water today. Yeah, clearly depends on the author.
Tells you you'll get money today. You're like,
You
huh?
may encounter water today.
Yeah, that's how it used to feel like. You may encounter water today. Oh,
But
Sherlock.
that is very
okay.
specific. That is very specific.
They didn't state what water, but you'll encounter water.
Alafu mvua inanyesha, unajipata kwa floods.
Aki. No, maybe
Or
just
swimming.
You know?
Yeah.
But kukunywa maji pia ni encounter water.
Yeah. So then because then I will get lost in the science of these things, I went and discovered that apparently, because what you read here is your sun sign, but apparently you're also just supposed to check what your moon is saying and what your rising is saying. I'm like, guys, then I might as well read the entire thing.
At least sun na moon. Rising.
Season is stars.
Rising
all
is
of
your
them.
sijui first house. This is
Remember the sun is a star.
Yeah. So this one encompasses them. Because like now for you Aquarius, there's Venus and Sagittarius.
They're together. They are conjuncting. There's a conjunction. So that means if you follow that, whatever the prescription is, you'd have to read 3. Then you might as well. So they're trying to balance you on everything. Like, hey guys, it's a lot.
So rising ndio gani bado sijaelewa.
Uko watu kusoma sijui birth chart wanaweza kuambia.
Okay. Sawa. Sawa.
You know, and there's these cultures that actually then follow this quite religiously. You have the Hindus who then have to look at the placement of the stars to decide whether it's a good time for business, whether it's a good time for who to get married to, and all of those things. They play.
Can't blame them.
Yeah.
So that's the audience for this page.
Yes.
Not necessarily. I think anyone looking for
Clairvoyance.
not clairvoyance. I would say comfort even.
Yes.
Because you go into the day thinking you know what will come.
Yeah. So that audience is the people who have been socialized into believing in this. Because just like you stopped looking at them because you're like, you moved on. There are people who are, no. I really, I have to see as I get into this season, what are my stars saying?
Yeah.
As I meet new friends, I go and check. Was there anything in the recent past that had cautioned me about the persons that I'm going to meet?
You know?
Yeah.
Fair. Can I say this though? I don't dismiss like astrology completely. Yeah. I will say this because the universe and the world and how everything works is energy. Yeah. Forces moving, shifting. So I don't think it's entirely like ridiculous to think like as the world, like the earth moves around the sun and and then as we spin on our own axis and everything else, like that those shifts shift energy as well. So that part I don't think is like, I don't know how to explain. It's not completely like, I agree
just say you believe.
I'm not an astrologer, but
just say.
I don't think my moon sign but I don't think that I can completely dismiss it.
You can't dismiss
just say you believe.
No.
Because if you didn't believe, you'd dismiss.
How do I explain?
That little bit of you can't dismiss it. You're staying on the fence.
It can.
If you are not dismissing it, it means that you accept that those energies will be realized and realigned, and there's an energy, there's a chi and chakra.
Well, chakras are real.
See what I mean?
Me personally, I'm not dismissing it. It's just like Mariam, I believe. And also there was an intrusive thought in my head that has to come out. When Mariam was saying, as the world is spinning and all of those things, man, as the great thespian Sean Paul said, as the world stands and as time burns, my love is ever blazing.
Ever blazing, ever blazing. What a great thespian of our time. No, sisi ndio wahenga fela. Sean Paul ndio mhenga wa sahi.
That is a mhenga.
Sean Paul ndio mhenga wa sahi. Hey. Okay.
What a great morning.
Hala. Leo kuna conversations kadhaa ambayo tutahave. Okay? Let's start with at 8:30. Yesterday, Infotruck invited governors to a kikao and told them we went and asked the people what they think about devolution and various aspects of devolution. And overall, Kenyans have said yes to devolution, that they have seen progress as a result of devolution, that they are seeing there's a difference between pre-devolution and post-devolution. So they're okay with devolution. Then they're looking at the various aspects of devolution, education, health, and so on and so forth. And what do they think about devolution in their counties? And then how do they rate their current governments? And they came up with an entire scorecard per sector and overall. Overall, they said the highest score given to a governor this time went to Murang'a Governor Irungu Kang'ata, and then Trans Nzoia Governor George Natembeya as second, and then Kiambu Governor Kimani Wamatangi, and then joint in fourth was the Homa Bay Governor, your Deputy President
candidate
Gladys Wanga, and joint fourth is Makueni Governor, Mutula Kilonzo Jr., and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay. And there are various things that they were looking at, and the governors were there, and they didn't complain. So we have invited one of them, the one who's ranked top,
Number one.
to
Best
come
in class.
and speak to us. We have talked to him again about the things that he's doing in Murang'a and what that difference would be. So he'll come again when we look at those sectors and what the people are saying, and whether there is room for improvement and where that room for improvement would be, and how can the Council of Governors, the Intergovernmental Relations Committee, look at improving all, so that people just look at devolution and they feel that the governments are working for them in delivering all these services equitably. Like now, Murang'a is ranked highest. It never featured as among the top 3 or top 4 before Irungu Kang'ata. So what happens after Irungu Kang'ata?
Sustainability.
We've asked him actually, tulimuuliza yenyewe hizi vitu zako ukitoka zinatoka na wewe. I think you would certainly hope not. But
it depends with the person.
Exactly.
Again, it's a person. So do the people understand it's the person, and do the people see the person? Do they actually interrogate the person? Yeah. Actually, on that note, I'll tell you what we discussed on the last one last night.
Yes.
It was about the people and whether the people vote emotionally or rationally.
Okay.
Right? And there was some sort of academic conversation there. Everybody is emotional, whether they are rational or not.
Very true.
It turned into a philosophy class.
Whether they are rational or not.
To be or to not to be irrational.
The question should be, are they rational or irrational? Okay.
And what is rational?
Rational is where your decision is basically based on the job that you want to give this person.
Yes.
And you are then evaluating them based on their understanding of the job and how they've presented themselves as how to do the job.
Okay.
So you're basing it on that, not on their political party, not on their clan, not on the fact that they were your classmate, not on how they look.
Your HR hiring for a position.
Yes.
Okay.
So are you basically just looking at the job itself, or are you going with the wave? Like tunapigia nani? Mario.
Okay.
Yule msichana yule anakuwa kwa TV. Na huyo msichana kwanga mzuri sana. Unampenda sana. Tutampatia. Anataka kiti gani?
Meanwhile kwa ground.
Anataka kiti gani? Tutampatia huyo.
Governor.
That's it.
What are you rational or emotional, Eric, when it comes to
politics
voting and voting? Yeah.
To voting. I've been emotionally rational.
Actually, then
it's philosophy class.
Paradox is like, can you separate the two? Can the two exist in one bucket?
Yeah.
Wow. I try as much as possible to be rational. My evaluation is not as granular when it goes all the way to like MCA position, right? And fully, I always campaigned for the MCA seat as being the most important seat. In fact, less than the presidential seat. I look at it from this person, who are they? What's their track record? Have I interacted with a bit of information about our candidate? So the candidate that I've interacted with information on is the one that I'll go and pick for the MCA position, the MP position, governor position. For presidential position, since 2013, I have been rationally thinking this way. I am supporting the ticket with the youngest candidate. And I keep saying that. In 2013, I supported the ticket with the youngest candidate. It was Peter Kenneth and Ronnie Osumba. Youngest, Ronnie Osumba, he was 33. That's the guy.
Tick.
Yeah. In 2017 again, I looked for the one with the youngest candidate. It was a guy called Muthuri Kiriora and Professor Kalwenyu. That one.
Tick.
2022, it was Justina Hamae and Wajakoya. That the one.
Shika.
The ticket with the youngest candidate. I was saying we've got to encourage the younger people to actually feel that they also
have support.
Can go for it.
Okay.
That was my decision.
Yeah.
Since the new constitution, I was like, why not?
Okay. Is it still going forward?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. I'm still very, very keen on looking at where is the young person. You will not win.
This time.
Yeah.
You will not win.
Solo
but you will be there.
After this time.
Yeah.
Well.
The youngest. The ticket with the youngest.
Yeah. Not just youngish or young.
Not youngish. The youngest.
Youngest. Okay.
It's like, candidates, can you hear? Do you want Eric's vote? Be young. Be young.
7 a.m.
Tuko hata nimeingia maneno ya but wacha tuingie kwa AI. That's what we'll be discussing at 7 a.m. We'll be discussing matters AI, Kenya's AI preparedness, of course, as our policies as well around artificial intelligence and how we can harness the power of artificial intelligence. We'll be speaking to someone who's a former ambassador, but is the Kenya's special envoy on technology, Ambassador Philip Thigo. He'll be our guest at 7 a.m.
All right. Quote ya leo is courtesy of a writer, Mark, a man who was a writer, Mark Twain. And the quote reads, "A man who carries a cat by the tail learns something he can learn in no other way."
Ooh. Yeah. And that's a lesson you only learn once.
Yep. Some things cannot be taught, they have to be lived.
I agree.
They have to.
You're carrying a cat by the tail.
Yes.
Hiyo ni lesson unalan tu mara moja.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was watching, and someone was like looking at a quote from him, and they're like, "Ooh, Mark Twain."
You know what? It could be Mark Twain.
It could be Mark Twain. We're the ones mispronouncing it. Haya, tuingie magazetini. Kama kawaida tunaanza na Taifa Leo kwa habari na makala moto. Haya. Uhuru atikisa upinzani na kuna picha hapa ya rais mstaafu Uhuru Kenyatta. Tafadhali tuone hiyo picha. Ameficha uso.
Anacheka ile yake.
Wasikilizaji wetu wa Nation FM, picha hii ya rais mstaafu ameficha uso, ni kama anaona ni kama nimechoma kidogo. Haya, mpango wa rais mstaafu Uhuru Kenyatta wa kufufua muungano wa Azimio la Umoja One Kenya kabla ya uchaguzi mkuu wa 2027 umepingwa vikali na baadhi ya vyama vya upinzani, hali inayotishia kuvuruga juhudi za kuunganisha mrengo huo kumkabili Rais Ruto mwaka ujao. This is after many no-shows yesterday. Linda Mwananchi, DCP walioalikwa kujiunga na Azimio wasema wanajivumisha kwanza. Let me build my base. Then I'll come to your coalition. Did former President Uhuru Kenyatta not know this by the time he was calling this?
It's the first call.
Yeah. Remember when they
call.
met and these other parties joined, they gave their party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, the mandate to reach out to DCP and Linda Mwananchi. Linda, first of all, is not at a party. So first, wacha wao kwanza wapate chama. Then DCP is now, and Kalonzo had DCP party leader had a meeting yesterday. So mambo yanaendelea.
Tuko tu
Basi linasonga.
Mos. Haya basi, maprofesa wa maono ya Rais Ruto okay, wasomi waandaa mpango mpya wa ustawi utakaoongoza Kenya baada ya Vision 2030, something we've threaded on the past few days. Na kuna picha hapo ya Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, governor wa Kisumu. Oburu
lakini hiyo mnakataana na hiyo headline. Wanasema ati wasomi wameandaa mpango ambao utaongoza Kenya baada ya Vision 2030. Hawajaandaa bana.
Wanaandaa they're preparing the vision, how do I you get what I mean?
Hapana. Hii historia vile inasema amewapa wasomi 5 mashuhuri jukumu la kuandaa mpango mpya wa maendeleo utakaoongoza Kenya baada ya kumalizika kwa ruwaza ya 2030, akisema kazi hiyo inahitaji utafiti wa kina badala ya siasa. Alright? Anasema maprofesa Hiroyuki Hino, Anyang' Nyong'o, Michael Chege, Karuti Kanyinga na Peter Wanyande ndio watakaoongoza zoezi hilo. Alright. Oh, I get it. This is actually not the Anyang' Nyong'o working team. This is a new one.
Fresh team.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, fresh team. Okay.
So these ones will be now the ones that convene us.
Okay.
From the 12th.
From the 12th of August. Sawa.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah. Oburu naye amezea kiti cha Kindiki. Baada ya Oparanya kupendekezwa, kinara wa ODM asema atosha kuwa naibu rais. Youth leader wants to be deputy president. Haya, Zelensky afuta balozi wake wa USA. Rais wa Ukraine atimua balozi wakati anaendelea kufanya mabadiliko serikalini. Okay, interesting timing. Gachagua awasha moto mlimani. Kauli ya kiongozi wa DCP eti vyama vivunjwe na kujiunga na chama chake imekosolewa vikali na viongozi kutoka Mlima Kenya Mashariki. He wants to cannibalize the mountain. Essentially. And I don't know if that will be possible. Wenger alivyopinga Infantino. Kinara wa FIFA alipanga kuunda hazina mbadala kuandaa kombe dunia. You have to love it. Arsene Wenger was not bound to you and your World Cup. Said, ata mimi naweza ita watu wangu tukuwe na World Cup yetu.
World Cup A na B.
World Cup A na B.
And I know here he's saying he works, he's the head of global football development in FIFA.
Okay.
His statement was basically saying, I was not involved in that thing that Infantino was doing.
This decision.
That thing that Infantino was selling, he's saying Kinara, who is now the Infantino. He was pangaing kuunda.
Hazina mbadala, nimeelewa sasa. I thought ni Wenger, hii ni nukuu, like ni Wenger, ndio anapanga kuunda hazina mbadala ya kuandaa kombe la dunia. Okay, so Wenger is on who was like, I had no part in this nonsense.
I didn't play a part in
You have to protect your name.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Infantino overshot with this.
Yeah.
Eric, I know you're going to say it's just a matter of time, but he greatly overshot.
He did, and he was not inclusive. That's his biggest problem. He went alone. He was striking a deal alone, then come and presenting a deal at you. You know, guys, here is a deal. They are like,
I don't know. I have a very naive hope that even had he consulted, had he
said no.
Yeah,
they would have rejected.
Imagine. Tuangalia Uhuru kutaka nafasi ya unaibu rais. Ukurasa wa 3 pale wa Taifa Leo. Viongozi tofauti wameonekana wakijipanga kuchukua nafasi inayoshikiliwa na Profesa Kithure Kindiki. Na idadi ya wanaomezea mate wadhifa wa naibu rais katika muungano wa kisiasa unaounga mkono Rais Ruto pia unazidi kuongezeka, pia wakitaka nafasi hiyo. Wiki mbili tu baada ya baadhi ya viongozi kumpendekeza Wycliffe Oparanya kuwa mgombea mwenza wa Rais Ruto katika uchaguzi wa 2027. Sasa kiongozi wa ODM Dr. Uhuru Oginga ametangaza hadharani kuwa anataka wadhifa huo. Akizungumza Jumanne katika ikulu ya Nairobi wakati Rais Ruto alipokutana na wazee wa vijiji kutoka sehemu mbalimbali, Dr. Uhuru alisema ODM haitatoa mgombea urais mwaka 2027 bali itamuunga mkono Rais Ruto. Nukuu kutoka Youth Leader: wakati huu ODM haitakuwa na mgombeaji wa rais. Mgombea wetu ni Rais Ruto, lakini nafasi nyingine zote zinaweza kujadiliwa, hasa ya naibu rais. Hamuoni kwamba mimi nafaa kuwa nambari 2? Mimi pia nina sifa zinazohitajika. Mwanasiasa huyo mwenye umri wa miaka 82 alisema kuwa ODM itaunga mkono azma ya Rais Ruto kutetea muhula wa pili.
Our candidate, presidential candidate is one. Hizi zingine zote.
Yeah.
Their game.
Tunataka power.
Konye Hatoshi. You still think they should also go there and tell Ruto we want to be president?
Yeah.
Like, really? I mean, what's the point of starting a conversation? like,
I really feel
you
that
are getting into a polygamous union where there's already a first wife. Then you want to go there and say, I want to be the first wife.
Yeah.
Sasa,
See, the door is open.
how will you be wife number?
The husband
So
in
you
this
leave her.
arrangement
You leave
alisema, ebu come, nitowasongea kidogo. So the terms of this polygamous arrangement have not been made clear.
like there's something I don't know, it feels like they're negotiating with the short end of the stick already. I know you see it. So it sounds ridiculous to say and then mkaulizie president, but the fact that you're starting from deputy president means after getting that deputy president is very unlikely. Go cause vugu-vugu. Go do something.
There's no way a conversation will proceed if you're coming here. I am the incumbent. And we are saying, let's form this need together. I am the president. I'm obviously seeking a second term. Then you come and say, but we want to be the president. Then you go and run alone.
Okay, but see, Clay had to get kidogo.
To what?
Ati, they're already
I think
like...
they should be very strong on the 50-50.
Yeah.
Right? Like, be very, very, very strong on the 50-50.
Okay.
From deputy president and half of cabinet. That now is a proper, kangumu kabisa say it's DP or nothing.
Yeah.
Give us DP or we cross. Give us DP or we cross. And DP plus half,
Cabinet.
which includes, you can be given the other half.
Yeah. Utaki kuwa CS official. Okay, never mind. Tuangalia Bitaifa.
Bitaifa, mgeni wetu ni Agnes Ruguru, miaka 21. Yeye ni mwanafesheni kutoka jijini Nakuru. Uraibu wake ni kutazama filamu, kusafiri na kujumuika na marafiki.
Lovely. Napenda nywele ya Agnes. Half black, half, I want to say purple,
burgundy, something, yeah. Purple.
Very nice.
Hey, what's Nakuru? Good morning. Aya, tuchukue break. We'll be right back with the other dailies and stories from last night.
What's up, nation? I'm Corporal Gilbert Solel. I'm working Southwest National Park, Southern Sector.
And my name is Oliver Saliko. I'm currently at Mactau, Plateau, Southwest.
Our mandate here is to preserve our flora. So that's why we are here. We are the custodian here. We appreciate our job. And this day, we are celebrating Rangers Day.
Thank you so much to our wonderful rangers at Savo West National Park. Of course, last Friday was World Rangers Day. Alafu Fela na Eric walikuwa kwa ground pale Savo West celebrating the rangers and the amazing work you're doing, of course, making sure that our wildlife is safe and sound. I think kazi yao is very, very tricky, very difficult, a lot of hardship, and it often goes unnoticed because I don't think the elephant sometimes maybe the elephant will remember to come and tell you thank you. But of course, we won't tell them thank you. And of course, you're doing an amazing, amazing job. Our WhatsApp Nation number is 0769 590 762. 0769 590 762. You'll see it at the bottom of your screen, and you can send us your WhatsApp Nation video. Tell us who you are, where you are, and how you're fixing the nation. Easy as that.
Kabisa. Jimmy Munuthi has been missing for a while. He's back. He says, good morning, fixers. As the Lone Ranger opposition party continues to press the self-destruction button, glad I'm a Sifuna knight. Just say glad you are Sifuna. That's how it goes. Actually, the Lone Ranger opposition party is continuing to press the self-destruction button. Hello. Sir Charles says, anytime you doubt yourself, remember you are a strong soul who shines after any storm. You can literally go through anything. You have demonstrated that time and time again. Keep going. Davuri. Good morning. Did you miss me or didn't even notice that I was missing? And yeah, Davuri, we missed you so much.
We did.
Welcome back. I noticed you last night on the last one. And now this morning.
It's actually been, a minute, but it's good to see you.
Yeah. Tibbs Muge, good morning. Paul Kameri. Actually, the most important elective positions are the MP and MCA. We get these two positions right, the country gets back on track. Say that again times 1,000 or 1 billion. Kev Wanyama, I was expecting Eric to finish his voting choices of young aspirants next year. At least he has hopes that this time round, the choice becomes president. Sema tu ni Sifuna. Is he going to be the youngest on the ballot? Samuel Getuku, I was Team Baba, hata kama alikuwa ananyimwa. All right. That meeting was good. DCP sio ya kusema Mrima pekee. DCP Mrima si yake pekee. Consult, Sam Gituku says. Collins Kimtai, nowadays you form minute parties and negotiate using tribal buffoons. This is what we call democracy. Small parties. Don Subway is back. We shall be looking at his word of the day shortly. The Kikombe has checked in like the Mark Twain. Mark Twain. He says 1 billion shillings can buy 2 million bags of maize, enough to plant maize across more than half of the Rift Valley. Weed the farm so you don't put filters on your harvests. Donge. Palilia shamba lako. Jose, they can use all the vocabulary provided in the Oxford Dictionary, but for record purposes, just know that elections shall be held on the 10th of August 2027 without fail. Okay? The people shall elect their representatives on the 10th of August 2027. Vocabulary kisungu mingi kando.
If you believe in some other alternative mathematics, we are 5 days to an election.
It is not happening. IBC hajatushow.
Kidogo utaona Mariam hapa ameshow kidole.
Next week Tuesday, unaenda election.
Ninaenda polls. Nipate Nairobi primary guys.
Utachelewa kidogo. Utachelewa kidogo next week. Utakuwa kupitia pale.
Utapitia kwa polling station.
So, Dennis Kirian says it becomes DP movement will collapse like ODM. If he becomes DP, movement will collapse like ODM. Who becomes DP? Okay.
Is he talking about Uhuru?
Okay. Okay.
I think so.
Mukawa Malenga, maybe, right? Yeah. Okay. That movement will collapse like ODM. Mokaya Malenga Mpelelezi, the presence of former president being active in politics is only to protect their family businesses and properties. Nothing big. In Kenya, they do so. That's why all elections are chaotic. It's all about people protecting their interests.
Yeah.
Way. Jose is back. And Asema Olkalao proved that the so-called toxic environment was being created by the government itself. Dennis Abuga, can we have any of the United Opposition in the show, at least for once, to scare? Tunawaleta. Tumewakuwa nao hapa. Mukayo wa Malenga Mpelelezi, Kenya betrays Dr. Kiza Besije. It feels bad to hear that something that will haunt our country for long.
Yeah.
100% true. As we call ourselves a beacon of democracy. Shame. Big shame.
Haya. Akab Mariba says, no, it's Sifuna if he agrees to help DP, Linda Mwananchi collapses. If he agrees to be DP, Linda Mwananchi collapses. So he has to be the candidate, according to Mariba. amesema ni candidate or nothing else.
Nothing else.
Amos Kimutai, Premier League irudi, fans wa Manchester United wameanza kunona.
Ni football ndio inawakonde shanga. Stress ndio inafanyanga mkonde akipoleni. Woi.
Don Sabwa, now we can have or use a ladder for chickens to rest on the 20th floor. Okay? In Malawi, use a ladder, we say, Gwiritsa nchito makwerero. Gwiritsa nchito makwerero.
Okay, Dawn, first of all, good to see you back.
Yeah.
It's really good to see you. What's that twende? Gwiritsa nchito makwerero. That is to use a ladder.
To use a ladder.
Gwiritsa nchito makwerero.
Gwiritsa nchito makwerero. Use a ladder. The chicken will not use a ladder to get to the house.
To the 20th floor.
To the 20th floor.
Kama unalala na kuku, ni sawa. Zipatie ngazi.
Ushaona kuku kipanda stairs?
Hapana. Lakini kuku, when they're climbing onto the coop,
wanarukanga.
They use stairs. You put some steps for them to go up there. Zinajua kutumia. They come and ambia Don Sabwa. Apparently in Malawi is one of the countries with the most one-terms in Africa. Presidents get elected once. Populist decisions are regretted and the president gets ejected. It's hard small.
I like this about Malawi.
It's one term. It was a mistake. Mariam kuja. It was a mistake. Where Ferraris kuja.
Oops. Hey, Kevo, bushikilia hapa for 5 years.
It's a quick conveyor belt. Tuangalie Business Daily before getting to the Daily Nation. Homes, land prices boom in Nairobi outskirts end. Or outskirts ends. Okay. Land costs increase outside the city slows to 8-year low. House prices in satellite towns fall by 0.75%. And this is according to Has Consult. A decades-long property boom on the outskirts of Nairobi, including Kiambu, Kitengela, and Ngong, is coming to an end as home prices drop and land costs soften. Has Consult, a property agency which compiles a quarterly property index, says the house prices in the satellite towns have dropped in the past 2 quarters to June, where land costs grew 1.1% in the half year, the slowest in 8 years. This is a departure from a market structure that saw housing and property prices on the outskirts of Nairobi rise annually in double digits over a period of nearly 2 decades. Since 2002. Now, housing has been one of, and the story continues on page 2, Kenya's fastest growing sectors in the decade to 2019, with returns from real estate outpacing equities and government securities. But equities, bonds, and money market funds have risen to the top as developers struggle to sell units to a market that is bulking at meeting the offer prices. 8 out of 10 townhouses whose house prices have been tracked by the realtor over 18 years recorded a decline during the quarter ended June, led by Ongata Rongai, where the cost of homes dropped 2.7% to 15.6 million and 2.5% to 19.4 million in Ngong. Why is this so? Of course, there's plenty of reasons why this has happened.
Yeah, they're saying a soft economy,
yes,
a leap in commercial interest rates, costly property prices have upended the markets, wiping out developers and land dealers' returns.
Correct.
So people are now opting to go to the NSE, which is giving more returns and safer returns. So the kind of economy that we are in right now, and also maybe the market has just corrected itself.
Yeah,
those prices were rising and maybe they were just being a bit unrealistic. Now they've hit their level. They've settled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is good. Okay. On page 3, interestingly, as we look at the other front page headlines, what Kenyan laws says about product labeling. And this is on consumer protection. Yes. There was a story last week on products, Chinese products being in Mandarin and not being in English.
Yes.
So this is a follow-up to that. So KEBS having launched investigations into Chinese retail chains selling products labeled entirely in Mandarin. And so this is an explainer. on, what product labeling laws look like, which is really good.
It is.
Tika headlines: Kenya has lost its spot as Africa's top startup funding destination after inflows to Egypt overtook it, underlining the impact of depressed investment activity in the 6 months to June 2026.
Tunayani, hey.
All right. Wow. That's a story on page 4. Page 7, Kenya Railways Corporation targets a bigger footing in the courier business, hoping to ride on the demand in the segment currently characterized by an informal delivery network.
So tunatuma package na train.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gari ya moshi.
Okay.
That's on page 7. On page 14, Kenyans spent 2.04 billion on insurance for crops and livestock, including cattle, maize, poultry, trees, and dogs last year, signaling a growing appetite for protection against climate risks. That is really good. And that's on page 14. And on matter cyber fraud, how Kenyans lost 491 million cryptos via SIM card theft.
Hey.
Yo. Okay. That's a story covered on page 2 of the business.
That
Daily.
same swap thing is that bad?
Yeah. Okay. And on the intelligence section, tuko na article by Ndirito Murithi. That's on page 9, talking about tax amnesty, debunking the political lies.
There's somebody who's gone to say that thing is bad. Don't take tax amnesty. Because Ndirito Murithi is saying the tax amnesty is for all taxpayers. Singling out a particular community to persuade them that it is a bad thing is incredibly mean and reckless of politicians. Aye. Yeah, like
Being a politician is hard, guys. You have to convince people that a tax amnesty is a bad thing.
yeah.
Woo.
Anataka ulipe ushuru.
Usilipe. Ujitegemee.
Usilipe ushuru. Hawa KRA wanakuambia ulipe. Usilipe. Kaa na deni. Like, wacha interest ipande. I mean, what?
Ama ni wale ni akina Eric ndio wana benefit na tax amnesty.
Yeah, not you.
I think that's how you sell it.
Yeah.
Which I think is what Ndirito is talking about.
But you see, it's persuading a community that it's a bad thing.
Is mean. That's what the
incredibly
politicians are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's take it with a grain of salt, but also know what the truth is.
Aye.
Oh. It's a bit personal, guys.
All right.
Ndirito says, in Mount Kenya's tribal politics, I am now the target of a regular dose of untruths, defamation, and outright lies about myself, my role in tax administration, who I am, and what I stand for. One outlandish untruth being peddled by a prominent politician is that I am somehow punishing Kikuyus through taxation. Laughable, but sadly calculated to dissuade citizens from taking advantage of the ongoing tax amnesty and diminish tax morale. The tax amnesty is, of course, for all taxpayers. Singling out a particular community to persuade them that it's a bad thing is incredibly mean and reckless of politicians.
Yeah. Huyu Ndirito alienda huko badala tutetee aenda tunyanyasa
Anatunyanyasa.
na tax.
So how do you convince people? Do you tell them that every other community in Kenya is benefiting from this amnesty aside from Yama? How are these politicians selling it to ground?
You know, you're not talking about it here. You're just talking to your community and telling them don't pay this thing. This Ndirito and William Ruto. I did not.
You don't even need to give an explainer for
Don't talk about the others.
throw,
You guys.
That's it.
Just bring in William Ruto into that thing and tax. Bas.
And you even
Maybe we should bring Ndirito here.
yeah.
Atuambie ni nini?
Atuambie what's up. Also atuambie about serving in a 2-term government while coming from a 1-term region.
From I want
So far.
Yeah.
Eh.
That would be good.
Tough one.
Sindio?
As we get into the business, Daily Nation, the stories are last night, there's a double spread on page 12 and 13, which would be interesting to just thread at some point. The main sectors banks expect to drive Kenya's economy.
Ooh.
Iko pale.
Pale.
Influencers tuko. No, but the digital economy has to be here.
Yeah.
Except I don't see it. Never mind.
Maybe it's below that. The space could only fit also that. Iko kwa page 2. The Daily Nation, Why Uhuru's Azimio plan faces resistance. Former President concerted push to revive the Azimio coalition has triggered an implosion and rebellion within the wider opposition, with critics alleging a scheme to install Kalonzo as its presidential flag bearer. Which wider opposition, though? Rigathi Gachagua anasema, don't imagine an endorsement from us. We are struggling day and night, mobilizing the public. Who else? Godfrey Osotsi, who's from Linda Mwananchi. Our focus now is to promote Linda Mwananchi and have our candidate formally declare his presidential bid. All right. Kalonzo, who's the party leader of Azimio, we continue our engagement, strengthening the unity of the opposition to deliver the Kenya that our people deserve. Kioni, who is the deputy party leader of Jubilee, they removed him from Azimio meetings because of my supporting for Fred Matiang'i. What is Kioni's? But Matiang'i is attending those meetings. So it can't be because like really. Now as huku haya ya kijiri, Mlima inapasuka by the way. Right?
Yeah.
When the DCP party leader was having these rallies in Meru over the weekend, he said some of these parties that come from this Mlima region, for example, PNU, read Peter Munya. DP, read Justin Muturi. DEP, read
Lenny Kivuti.
Lenny Kivuti. And others like Kawira Mwangaza's Umoja na Maendeleo party and so on. All of them should just leave those small outfits and join this very, very big outfit called DCP. Ambayo inasikiza ground.
Oh,
Masikio kwa ground.
Ground. Lenny Kivuti, Peter Munya, and Justin Muturi came out yesterday and they were categorical. No. We cannot fold up our parties. And number two, there has been no meeting that has declared Gachagua as the spokesperson of the mountain. So ukae ukijua. Listen to them as they spoke yesterday.
Tuheshimiane na heshima si utumwa. We also reject any impression that Honorable Gachagua has been appointed or mandated to speak on behalf of all the people or political parties associated with the Mount Kenya region. Honorable Gachagua, therefore, has neither the legal nor the moral authority to prescribe the existence or future of other political parties.
There's nobody who is a passenger. We are all in one boat. No one should claim a higher moral ground than the other.
To correct one mistake within our organization is better than to wait for it to affect the Mwananchi.
It was a continuation of what we started yesterday. It being understood, I was given the mandate to reach out so that we can fast track the formation of this new coalition.
Also speaking about the meeting that he had in the morning with Eugene Wamalwa of DAP Kenya and Gachagua of DCP, saying, I was given the mandate to reach out to Gachagua and the Linda Mwananchi group, which we are doing. But before that, Munya amesema tuheshimiane. Na heshima si
utumwa.
And Gachagua is not
the king of the mountain. We have no king.
No.
I respect it because imagine ati mtu anakuambia ebu toka kwa hiyo nyumba yako kama uishi na mimi nitakupeka ile bedroom iko mwisho hapo ile natumia kama store sahi but ukikam nitakutolea nini vitu
uingie hapa kwangu
uingie
na hizo nguo umevaa utoe nitakupatia nguo zingine hizo
si smart.
Nitakupatia nguo zingine mpya. We'll have an update on the young boda rider who was killed in police, who died after being in police custody. The postmortem was conducted and it showed that he actually had severe internal injuries that led to internal bleeding that caused his death. The family is still demanding justice. Eric Otieno was 20 years old, a boda rider. he had carried some passengers on Kiambu Road. On his way back, he was arrested by police officers from Muthaiga police station. He was taken to the Muthaiga police station on Saturday night. Later, he was released, and the police were demanding a police bond for the family to pay. Eric was complaining that he's been beaten by the officers that arrested him. And he was saying that he's feeling a lot of pain in the area of his abdomen. Once they were able to raise the money, they took him to hospital. By the time they got there, he was dead. I mean, it is just as sad and ridiculous as it sounds. Listen to the pathologist who gave a report of the injuries after the post-mortem, and also the Philip, you don't have this one of the Boda Eric Otieno update. Okay. So we hopefully we are going to get that update later on today on that particular story.
Yeah.
But then there was also another story from a hospital, Coptic Hospital in Nairobi, which has detained a body. Person died. Relatives have been asked to pay some money. They have not been able to raise that money. And now they're saying, look, our person has been detained here. We're not able to go and bury them. Listen to them as they were speaking. We had that story on last night.
Sasa in April, akaenda check up, akapewa mandawa, akarudi hapa. Then towards May, akaanza kusikia tena mbaya. Tukamrudisha huko June, na akaambiwa mpaka ataraswa siku ngapi? 2. Kuraswa alikaa alafu baadaye akaingia ICU. Tulikuwa tuna expect matanga ikuwe huko nyuma, tukaleta mahema, tukaalika watu tukijua sasa normally vile huwa watu wanaalikwa baada ya kusanya some amount na matanga inapita, lakini ile sasa tulisanya ikawa way down.
Tukafanya harambee ya kwanza, haikuweza ku make target. Tukafanya ya pili, na pia haikufika. Tuliwaambia shida zetu zote kuhusu mzee, kuhusu mama, na ambapo hapa tulikuwa na mazungumzo makali, kwa sababu kweli vile umeambiwa mama alikuwa aende atibiwa pa siku 2. Na tukajaribu kuambia hawa tufanye hivi kwa sababu mzee ni mgonjwa, mturuhusu hata kama nini mnataka mtueleze, ili tuchukue mama tuende tumuraze, ili mzee naye pia kwe na amani na familia. So walisema ni ngumu, ile ni private hospital na hawa kwa biashara. In fact walitumia hiyo jina.
Died 45 days ago, and her family from Cherangani, Trans Nzoia County is still wondering, so what do we do? They have a bill of 2.3 million shillings that the hospital, Coptic Hospital, said pay. Now, there's a matter that's before the Senate that is saying you should not be detaining bodies over unpaid bills. But that has not yet gone through the Senate. So the hospital is still doing this, and now that's raising the public conversation. I think it's a new one. If you're not able to raise a hospital bill and we release the body, what do we remain with as a guarantor that you're going to pay?
That's one question. The other question, is it not incredibly morally bankrupt to hold a body as collateral?
It is.
I think it's for hospitals now. The ball is in the institutions to figure out what they can do once this law is passed, is that you can release the body, then you figure out. Of course, that is passed on to the patients before admission. You know how they usually put a demand for a certain down payment to be made, blah, then that could become it. But then again, there's always a solution, many ways of skinning a cat. This cannot be the only one.
Yeah.
What would the others be? Because then it comes into if a person is brought into your facility, you're running a private facility, a person is brought into your facility and they're unwell and they need medical care and attention, do you first demand that the family produces proof of payment and guarantors that you're going to clear whatever bill it amounts to? Or do we say that you shall be paying the bill every day so that you don't accrue? Or do you say that we shall put a cap of 100,000 shillings, pay? or transfer your patient. I mean, what?
I'll be honest, sina solution there. I just know this. It can't be how we operate.
True.
I don't have a solution. I know probably someone else who's thought.
I don't have a solution, but I'm going to point a finger to how we've structured our healthcare system.
Yeah.
And how literally it comes down to people being stretched beyond the shilling to afford healthcare. If healthcare was affordable, then a lot of these things would not be things we have to deal with. So it goes back to our healthcare system.
Yeah.
It's the burden that citizens have to carry. You know, what Eric is saying, that if you're demanded to pay every day, people can't do that.
Yeah.
So what happens? It's, again, we have a very big challenge on our hands in terms of figuring out what our healthcare system actually looks like.
This family
and who does it serve?
True. 2 Harambes in. They're not able to raise that 2.3 million.
Yeah. It's a lot of money. 2.3 million is a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. And then, even after the fact, 45 days later, you're still in emotional limbo.
Yeah.
Because we're not accounting for that. You've not been able to bury your loved one.
Yeah.
So you're still in this in-between state of, I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
It is. Time for a break. It's 7 a.m. Our next conversation is with Ambassador Philip Tigo. He's Kenya's special envoy on technology. Do we understand AI as a country? Can we harness AI? That's artificial intelligence. Good morning.